The unfortunate passing of Ray Stevenson leaves Baylan Skoll unable to reach his goal, but one character could carry on his legacy in Ahsoka Season 2. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching for more details. A difficult decision faces showrunner Dave Filoni after the passing of Ray Stevenson, who played Baylan Skoll. Shin Hati could potentially carry on his legacy and mission in Ahsoka Season 2. Shin Hati's role in Ahsoka Season 2 could be to follow Baylan's footsteps, with his death acting as a catalyst for her character reversal. Ahsoka showrunner Dave Filoni faces a difficult decision after the unfortunate passing of Ray Stevenson, who played Baylan Skoll. While most are speculating how Baylan Skoll can be recast so his character arc can continue, another option is for Filoni to figure out a way to carry on Baylan's legacy without replacing Ray Stevenson. Similarly to Carrie Fisher's send-off for Princess Leia in Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker, it may be possible for Filoni to retire Baylan Skoll's character without ruining the story he had in mind for him for Ahsoka Season 2. Baylan Skoll's character served as a foil for Ahsoka Tano. Both are former Jedi who walked away because of the darkness and failure they saw in the Jedi Order. While Ahsoka carries on with protecting the innocent, Baylan takes a brutal approach to achieve his lofty goals. At the end of Ahsoka Season 1, he stands atop the statues of the Mortis gods with his dream finally in sight. But with Ray Stevenson's passing, the Baylan Skoll the audience has come to know can never truly reach his goal. Instead, someone else, someone who knew him well enough, could carry on Baylan's legacy in Ahsoka Season 2. Just as Baylan was the perfect foil for Ahsoka, Shin Hati served as the perfect foil for Sabine Wren. As the apprentice of Baylan, Shin tried her best to understand his radical ideology about the Jedi and the Sith. But she walked away from him to pursue her dream of smiting her enemies and gaining power. After getting trounced by Ahsoka's gang, Shin flees with her tail between her legs and joins up with the marauding bandits on Peridea. No doubt, there is a part of her that wishes she had followed her master on his noble quest. If Filoni chooses to kill off Baylan Skoll rather than recast Ray Stevenson, then Shin Hati is the obvious replacement for Baylan's role in the story. No character knows Baylan's dreams better. Just as Baylan was on the cusp of finding Mortis, Shin was so close to truly grasping what Baylan was dreaming about. It wouldn't take much for her to realize her error in Ahsoka Season 2. And instead of Shin settling for a role in the bandits of Peridea, she could choose to follow in Baylan's footsteps and ultimately carry on his mission in his stead. Despite overwhelming positivity for Shin Hati, her character's conclusion wasn't satisfying enough. Baylan Skoll's discovery of the Mortis statues portends a huge change to the Force in the Star Wars universe. Originally, he filled Shin's head with the same ideas of greatness. But for whatever reason, Baylan abandons Shin before she realized her role in the story. He quite literally leaves her to fend for herself against Ahsoka and the others. This is the perfect low point for Shin Hati's character in the overarching story, but it doesn't serve as a conclusive path for her character. Shin Hati needs to either leave the bandits of Peridea or recruit them to help her find Baylan. It doesn't make sense for her to settle as a bandit after being denied a place at Grand Admiral Thrawn's side. Because her role in the story has yet to be written, it wouldn't be hard for Filoni to have her assume Baylan's role in Ahsoka Season 2 and beyond. However, her conclusion in Ahsoka Season 1 may need to be slightly retconned first. Baylan Skoll needs a proper send-off, just as Carrie Fisher had in The Rise of Skywalker. Killing a character outright before they reach their goal may look like bad writing, but Filoni can salvage this by turning it into fuel for Shin's character reversal. Shin needs a catalyst before leaving the bandits of Peridea, and news of Baylan's death could be the perfect ingredient in her story. Her master's death could be what drives her to retrace his path on Paradia, a path which ultimately leads her to discover the Mortis gods.